editing takes too long. I need a new computer. What kind of computer should I get? Screw it, maybe I could buy one. Maybe I could build one. How do I build a computer? Step 1, ask the wife. Hey baby, can I build a computer?
No.
Hey baby, I'm doing the dishes. Are you sure I can't buy a computer?
No.
Hey baby, I'm doing the laundry now. Are you sure I can't buy a computer?
No.
Hey baby, I just put an exhaust on your motorcycle. Can I build a computer?
Okay.
All right, guys. So I'm actually going to build a computer now. This is way out of my wheelhouse. I have absolutely zero clue what I'm doing. I have a couple friends that are helping me out. Hope you like the little intro that I had here. Poking fun. My wife fully supports everything I do, and I do thank her for that. Right now, I am going to go buy all my parts. I do have a budget. I will go over all that with you guys. I know you guys know me for truck and some motorcycle stuff, but hopefully it's something different. Again, way out of my wheelhouse, so I'm going to try and go over everything. I am not an expert. I am not even a novice at this. I am clueless. Basically, what sparked this is doing video editing, the rendering and doing everything. I'd have to upload to YouTube about 1,000,000 times to get one video out, and my Mac is about 7, 8 years old, and it's just not cutting it anymore. So I play a lot of games. I'm starting to do a lot of editing. It's my dog Link. I just wanted to make sure I had something that would do everything that I needed to do and then some. So without any further ado, let's get some parts. Step 1. Clean off the table. Done. Stage 2. The hell am I buying? $2,000? Oh boy. Let's go to stage 3, parts. I went through stage 3, and I'll go over the cost of everything, but it was a tad bit more expensive than I thought. Yeah, so let's get some parts on the table. Well, that was easy. I'll go over all these parts. I have no idea what they mean. Now, I do to an extent, but this is my new rig for video editing and gaming. I do a lot of console gaming, and I am now switching over to the master race of PC. So as you can tell, this is going to be an assembly video of my new computer. I have zero clue about that much, maybe a little less. Zero clue of what to do on this. When I worked for IBM years ago, I did assemble computers for IBM years and years ago, before I got in the industry I'm in right now. So I have a little bit of an idea how to put things together, but as far as everything else goes, I've watched a lot of YouTube videos, and hopefully this will be entertaining for you. Please don't yell at me or cringe. Just stick around to the end, see if this thing works. So I got all the tools I'm going to need. A shorty number 2 Phillips head screwdriver, a long Phillips head screwdriver, a pair of wire cutters for my zip ties. So I also broke up the instructions for my case as far as order of installing everything, and it seems to me it goes the same way of everything I ever saw. Put my processor on the motherboard, then the motherboard into my tower itself, which is back over there. Just gotta take everything apart, and from there, it's just kind of plug and play on everything, and hopefully I don't screw anything up. I am grounded. Actually, I'm grounded right now. 0 chance of static electricity. So for anyone that is in the same boat as I am, who's a complete novice and has no clue what they're doing, please, this is not a precise guide. This is just, hopefully it helps, but or if you are an expert, please, find this amusing. So here we go. First step. Get this bad boy into this bad boy. Well, it says give it a, everything I've ever seen says give it a little wiggle, which I just did to make sure it is seated. So then you just take this whole thing, and I was told this little thing will pop right out once it's seated properly. Put that down. It says it's gonna feel like it's gonna break, but it's not. There we go. And like that, it's step one. Woo! I laid my case on the side so I could drop the well, I don't want to use the word drop, but place the motherboard inside so I can screw it down. So let's get to it. Must install panel first. Now for the motherboard. So I'll finish putting this in. We'll fast forward to the next step. Now I'm going to apply some thermal paste. It says like about the size of a grain of rice, so that looks like about a grain of rice to me. With the cooler that I got, it's a liquid cooler. They want you to remove the motherboard first. They put the bracket on the back and then put the actual radiator up through here, the fans, before you lay the motherboard down and bolt everything together. So that's what I'm going to do now. Alright, just mounted the intercooler. Now I got to mount the fans. Just 4 screws mount into these 4 screw holes. So I'll do that. Alright, I hooked up my fans. I hooked up my radiator to my chip and my motherboard. Now it wants me to hook up the USB port, which is right here, but my fan control is right next to it. So I'm going to do a little cable management and tie everything up nice and neat so it looks decent. That's exactly why I have the zip ties. And then it wants me to plug in, again, more cable management, wants me to plug everything into each other so I can get all the fans to turn on. So we're making progress. Again, cable management isn't something that is really exciting, so I will do all this and skip to the next step. I struggled a little bit. I've been hooking up the case itself to the motherboard. The power supply is now hooked up. I got to run all the wires and do the wire management. I still have all the fans. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I have like 8 fans on this, so overheating is not going to be an issue. I am going to hook up the graphics card, the GTX 1070, and then I am also going to hook up my memory too as well right now. So that's just a plug and play thing that shouldn't be too complex, so I'll go ahead and do that right now. Okay, a couple things happened yesterday. I started this about 11 o'clock at night and I worked until about 2 in the morning and I just got too tired. Where I got my solid state drive almost installed. I need to wire that up. Put that back in. Got my power supply in. I got my, obviously you saw my motherboard, my RAM, and my video card. That's all in. That's all hooked up. I have, obviously you saw me hook up the intercooler and the fans as well. I just got a bunch of cables to hook up. I wound up picking up a CD drive. I have to put that in too. Just run everything and hopefully I don't blow anything up. So yeah, this has been fun and interesting. And this is my dog Trina. Alright, let's install more stuff. I just plugged in the power supply for the monitor, hooked the monitor up to my tower. Obviously plugged the tower in and I'm scared. Let's turn this on and see if I just wasted $2,000. Power button, lights, that's good. fans seem to be spinning. Everything was working, so apparently I plugged all that in correctly. Oh, it's a computer. It's a computer. Nothing's smoking, nothing blew up. I have a ton of cable management to do, but thanks for sticking around, guys. Yeah, I'll show you the final product real soon here. Here we go, the final product. As you can see, I'm doing the video right now. I'm putting everything together and I just needed an outro. As I said before, I was going to tell you exactly what is in this video, what's in this computer that you see behind me. Roughly, I have spent probably about $2,300-ish if you're trying to follow the build. I'm sure you could get parts cheaper someplace else, or if you waited for sales to go on. But here's a list of everything I had. It's just too extensive for me to remember. The CPU is an Intel Core i7 770K. The cooler that you saw me install is a Corsair H100i V2. The motherboard is an MSI Z270M5. The memory is the EVGA Super C 16 gigabit, so it's 2 8 gig sticks. The storage is a Samsung 850 EVO 500 gigabyte solid state drive. The video card is an NVIDIA GeForce 1070. The case itself is the Corsair 760T in white. They do have a black one. The power supply is a Corsair 750 watt 80 Gold Plus rating. The monitors, as you see back here, I have two 24-inch LG monitors. Right now they are capable of 4K, I believe, and they are currently running 1080p. The keyboard is a gaming keyboard. It is a mechanical gaming keyboard. It is a Corsair K70 RGB. Gives you that nice rainbow effect that you see going on right now. And the mouse I got to match is a Corsair M65 RGB too as well. I've been playing a couple games here and there, but mainly I bought this and built this to do this. Editing the software and getting videos up to you guys was taking forever. With this, it's a snap. It is truly easy. Everything is going together 100 times faster. Hopefully I can get better quality videos out now. I just want to thank you very much for watching this and stopping in. Hopefully you found this entertaining, and this here really is for you guys. I'm just trying to build a better channel and make better videos for you. If you have any questions, I can try and answer. Again, as I stated in the beginning, I'm not an expert. I don't really know too much about this, but I will answer any questions that you may have. Again, I just want to thank you for stopping in. If this is your first time stopping in, please subscribe. Give me a thumbs up if you like it. If you didn't, tell me what you didn't like. If you have any questions, just leave them in the comment section below. I want to thank you very much for your time. And while you're at it, why don't you just go out and do some stuff. Until next time.